For nearly 2,000 years, Christians have walked the way of the cross, the Via Dolorosa, retracing Jesus' final journey from condemnation to crucifixion. This practice began with early pilgrims to Jerusalem and evolved into the 14 stations we know today. We continue our journey with the next 2 stations. The 13th station, Jesus is taken down from the cross. Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus gently remove the nails and lower Jesus' body into the arms of his mother. Mary cradles her son, just as she did when he was an infant. The circle of life is complete. The one who gave him life now receives his lifeless body. How do we honor the bodies of those who have died? What does it mean to care for those who are suffering with dignity and tenderness? Mary's embrace reminds us of the sacredness of human life from beginning to end. Let us pray for the grace to reverence all human life, especially at its most vulnerable moments, and for comfort for those who grieve the loss of loved ones. The 14th station, Jesus is laid in the tomb. Jesus' body is wrapped in linen cloths with spices according to Jewish burial customs. He is placed in a new tomb carved in rock, and a large stone is rolled across the entrance. The earth receives its Creator. All falls silent in grief and waiting. What endings in our lives have felt like final chapters? How do we find hope in moments that seem devoid of possibility? The tomb reminds us that God's greatest works often begin in darkness. Let us pray for faith when we face situations that seem hopeless, remembering that the tomb is not the end of the story, but the necessary passage to resurrection. As we conclude our journey through the stations of the cross, we remember that this path of suffering leads to the joy of Easter morning. May these reflections deepen our understanding of Christ's sacrifice and strengthen our own discipleship.